You're asked to solve each equation for x, and we're not allowed to use a calculator. So, solving for x here, looks like this first one has y in it, meaning I'm just going to get an expression. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of any parentheses, so I'm going to go ahead and distribute that stuff to get 2y plus 3x plus 6 equals 6y minus 30. And now I'm going to get x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 2y and subtract 6 from both sides. 3x equals 6y minus 2y minus 30 minus 6. Combining like terms, I'm going to get 4y minus 36. I'm going to divide both sides now by 3, and I get x equals, let's call it 4/3 y minus 12. If you left it as 4y minus 36 over 3, fine, but I'm going to leave it like this. For b here, I have to solve for x, which actually isn't too bad because I want to get x in the numerator. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x to get it out of the denominator on that side. So I got 6y plus 1 equals 6x. And I want x by itself. So I'm going to divide both by 6 here. And again, I could say x equals 6y plus 1 over 6, or it equals just y plus 1/6. I don't really care either way. I usually like to see it like this one here because, again, I don't love having a fraction here as the constant, but it doesn't really matter. The third one here, 5x squared equals 15x. So let's see if I can do it over here. Sorry if this is confusing. 5x squared equals 15x. I want x by itself, so the nice thing here is that I can actually divide both sides here by x, and that leaves me with 5x equals 15 because these cancel. And now I can just divide both sides by 5, and so x is equal to 3. Lastly, let's see if I can get enough space in here. I'm going to go ahead and do x minus 6 squared here. So I'll go ahead and do that in the box. Okay, well, this is going to get cramped. Let's see here if I can find some space for us real quick. Okay, I just moved everything over to the left. So here I am going to now distribute this here. So I'm going to get 2x squared minus 24x. 36 times 2 is 72. Plus 5 equals 23. Now I'm going to get everything, since I have a quadratic x squared here, I'm going to get everything to the left side, set it equal to 0, and then go ahead and try and solve by factoring maybe. Hopefully that'll help. 72 plus 5 is 77. And then I'm going to subtract 23 from both sides to get 0. So 77 minus 23 is 54. So I got 54 here equals 0. And now, is there anything? Ooh, I can factor out a 2. Maybe I'm doing too much on this problem. Anyways, I'm going to factor out a 2 because I don't want an a value, and this is all even. So I'm going to factor out that 2, x squared minus 12x. I know I plugged in a 2 in the first place, but I think this just makes it easier to factor here. So now I'm going to try and factor this. I got 27x squared on the top, negative 12x on the bottom. It's like negative 9x and negative 3x will get us to where we want to be. So put that in a box. We got x squared, 27, negative 3x, negative 9, x minus 3, x minus 9. So I now have 2 times x minus 3 times x minus 9 equals 0. So if I'm solving for x, I'm looking for what will make this 0, which is going to be x equals 3 and x equals 9. That last one was a doozy.